I think we're actually going to move on. This one is it shows groups of Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders supporters and kind of their differences in terms of approach and an opinion. We're just going to move on to that.
Reason TV was on the campus of the University of New Hampshire for last night's Democratic presidential debate. Before and during the televised dust-up between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, we caught up with supporters of both would-be nominees who held dueling rallies outside the debate hall.
Why are you supporting Bernie?
Why not? He stands for everyone.
Are you an American citizen?
I am an American citizen. I'm from the UK, you know.
Yeah, I'm not Donald Trump over here. I just wanted to make sure you were eligible to vote.
Okay.
So.
That guy was othered for being British. How dare he? It's terrible. So yeah, you can kind of see the general attitude of a Sanders fan.
Well, you're supporting Bernie?
I am, yes.
You seemed a little hesitant there.
I've been.
You're in a Bernie crowd. It's not a real big secret.
I'm voting on the topic of climate change, and that's why I'm supporting Bernie.
Okay.
Like one of the big reasons.
Well, really, at that point, he's the only candidate you can support. He's really the only candidate who's spoken even remotely extensively about climate change, and that's an undeniable fact.
Why a lot of college students support him is because of his ideas of lowering tuition rates or even getting rid of them completely.
Would you support Hillary if she's the nominee, or would you go third party?
I would do. I wouldn't do third party. I'm a Democrat, and I believe that if Bernie doesn't win, he will do though. I will support Hillary if she wins, which she won't.
Would you support Bernie if he went third party? Because he has enough of a following, and if he's going to do it, now is the time. Would you support Bernie if he went third party rather than Hillary? Because if Bernie Sanders did not get the Democratic nomination, I think he could still swing something with the amount of support he has. Plus, I do think that he has a very good chance of getting that nomination.
Would you support Hillary if she was the nominee, or would you go third party?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I would.
Yeah, if Hillary's the nominee, I will support the best my people can do, and we'll support Hillary. But we're going to keep on pushing after that.
The best my people can do. Famous last words.
Are you supporting Bernie Sanders?
No, I am not supporting the Democratic Party for their foreign policy and as being the parties that represent capital.
Woo!
As an actual socialist, I don't think Bernie is a progressive nor a socialist.
I think you look at Hillary's plans and they're things that will get through Congress. She's known for working across the aisle, whereas you look at Bernie and he has great policy, but I don't think it'll get passed.
So it's her pragmatism is...
Oh, so just support Hillary because she's pragmatic. This Bernie guy, he's got great ideas, but they're not very practical. See, if enough people actually think that way, of course, those ideas will never make it anywhere. If we look at an idea and we say, that's too radical to even try, and then no one tries, then of course those ideas will fail. And I think this speaks very much of the Hillary fan base. It's basically a lot of people who say, this is the best we can do. They look at this race and say, well, Trump supporters are kind of crazy over there, so what's the best we've got? You know, it's because it's either that or Trump, and I think we can do a lot better than what they're proposing.
What's attracting you to Hillary?
Exactly.
I say she has my full support just because I'm a female. I think a woman should be in power, and I think she does a great job up there.
Oh, so you're a female, and you want a female in power, and that's why you're going for a female. That's okay. Don't vote. Just don't vote. Just don't vote. Ever.
If Bernie were the nominee, would you support Bernie?
I would support Bernie. I think he's
amazing
as well.
So how do you think Bernie's doing so far?
I think he's doing very well. I think he's giving some low blows to Hillary, and I think he's holding his own.
I think he's doing well. I think that Hillary's being rather slanderous, especially towards the beginning, but I think he's holding his own nicely.
What notes has Bernie hit?
We can move on from that. I just thought that was an interesting look. It's interesting to see the fan bases of a lot of these candidates, because we just hear from the candidates, and now we actually get to hear from people who are going to vote for those candidates.